It's that time of the month again, and I have a boatload of favorites here to share with you, so I'm just gonna get started. Let's start with music. So Sam Burton has been writing a song every day. He's gonna do it for 30 days. I think he started kind of mid-April. Yeah, so Sam's been writing a song every single day. He's gonna do it for 30 days. We're on song number 17 right now, so we're a little over halfway through. I've been listening to this just about every morning, even though he doesn't come out with the song by the time I wake up every morning. I'll listen to the same songs over and over again. Yeah, so if you can show him some support, I can't imagine how hard it would be to write a song every day. I thought that vlogging was hard, but when you compare it, I mean, you can't even really compare it because there's really not that much creative, or not that many creative challenges when it comes to vlogging for me, for instance. But for someone who writes music, I mean, you have to write, you have to come up with a melody, you have to put it together, you have to, I mean, it's just so much. Maybe it's because I can't play any instruments and I don't really have any musical talent, so that's why I think it's insane. But even all the musicians that I've told, everyone thinks it's insane that he's writing a song every day. Yeah, so go ahead and show him some support. I'll have all the links in the description box down below. Last month, I know at the beginning of the year I said that I wanted to do a giveaway every single month at the end of every month in every general favorites video. But I totally forgot last month, so this month I'm going to do two. I'm going to do one in this video and then one maybe in a couple weeks from now. But I've been using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream for the past few years now. Usually during the winter, just like everyone else, I need an extra layer of moisture and my skin gets kind of sensitive. I do break out in hives from time to time. And I have a sister who has eczema and she gets it just like right here. And I get like flare-ups on my neck from time to time. I think it's like, what do you call it, psoriasis or something like that, where it just kind of just flares up and then it feels like it's gonna crack apart. But usually whenever I'm stressed out too, it starts with my neck. I'll start getting really itchy around my neck and then I'll start getting hives everywhere and it'll go all the way down until it covers my entire body and it sucks. So every time that happens, I'll try and layer on a thick layer of this and kind of let it absorb, and it really does heal my skin. It totally calms it and everything. And I've recommended this to everyone with psoriasis or rosacea. I have a friend who works in a kitchen that gets really hot and he has eczema, and it's just painful because if you look at his back and you look at his sheets and everything, it's just bloody. So I recommended this to him and he said that it really helps. I've been using this for ages now, and they actually have a smaller size which I'm going to use when I go to Berlin. I'm going to be in Berlin in a couple days. Yeah, so I'm going to bring this with me because I actually started using this on my face as well. I used to only use it on my body, but then I saw an ad I think on Instagram. I saw an ad where this girl was using it just on her face. When I saw that, I was like, what the heck? I didn't realize that you can actually use it on your face because the packaging looks like it's a body lotion. Yeah, so I started using it on my face and it's phenomenal as a facial moisturizer. So the texture is kind of quipped. It's very light and airy, and it absorbs right in. It doesn't leave a greasy feeling or anything like that. It's great for layering under your makeup, especially because I have so many facial moisturizer options and I always end up reaching for this, so I really like it. And also, First Aid Beauty is hosting this month's giveaway. So if you're interested in winning an Ultra Repair Cream, go in the description box and follow the instructions, and yeah. I think they're giving it away to 50 winners. So move on to some makeup. I just found out about Kogendo. Is it Kogendo or Kogendo? I'm pretty sure it's Kogendo. The color I have is 143. I actually have a darker shade too, which I was mixing in for a little bit, but this actually works out pretty well during the daytime. So yeah, it's very sheer. You can still kind of see a little bit of freckles, but it really tones down the discoloration in my skin. So I really like this, and it's buildable coverage. So it starts out sheer to medium, and then you can build it up to medium to heavier. I love the formula. It's very breathable. It's almost like a serum foundation. So if you guys are interested in Kogendo, definitely go to Sephora and get a sample of it. Try it out for yourself. And I actually got it with this brush too. It's like a little foundation brush. It's a little bit on the smaller side, so I've been using it for concealer as well. Speaking of concealer, I started using this one from Onami. This is the Bright Concealing Elixir Clinical Dark Circle Correcting Concealer for Eyes. It reminds me of like the Maybelline clicky pen thing that everyone's been using for ages. But the wonderful thing about this is that it's in a little tube thing, so you just squeeze out exactly what you need and you don't contaminate the bottle or the tube. The formula is very creamy, not chunky or thick at all, blends out super easily, highly pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. Even though it's meant for dark circles, I've been using this on dark spots as well, like hyperpigmentation and whatnot, and it works really well. So I highly recommend this. The packaging is super cute. The only thing I will say though is that because this is a natural brand, the product doesn't last for that long. I think expiration's like 6 months or something like that. So if you invest in Onami products, definitely use it up completely and then move on to the next thing. If you dabble here and there with like a bunch of different products as I do, I don't know, I start to feel kind of guilty about that. So yeah, Onami, check them out. They have some really cute lip and cheek stains too. This is kind of funny, but it's true. So every year, for the past like decade or so, I'll buy a leather jacket every year or every other year, and I just feel like a tool because I'll wear it a couple times and then realize that it's not for me. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Like I feel like a nerd, or I feel like it doesn't fit my, I don't feel cool enough. That's what it is. I just don't feel cool enough to wear a leather jacket. But a few years ago, I was working for 11th Moon, and there's this brand called Veda, and they make these super thin leather jackets that almost feel like cardigans on. Yeah, and I remember telling myself one day I'm gonna get one of those jackets because I feel like it's kind of like a crossover. So if you're not quite cool enough to wear the hardware, then start with like a cardigan shape, or like start with a motorcycle shape in like a hoodie material or something like that. I know this sounds so stupid, but I was this way with denim jackets too, and it took me a long time to start wearing denim jackets. So yeah, I've always been like a utility jacket person. Anyway, I finally got one from Shop La Pointe, and it's from Veda, and it smells so good. And it's just, I think it's the perfect leather jacket, and I've been wearing it a ton too. I thought that I'd wear it like a couple times and then kind of get over it, to be honest, because it's been that way for the past, I don't know, how many, 5, 6 jackets that I've bought. So yeah, I finally got one that I feel like I can actually wear and I can pull off. This is great because it doesn't have like a crazy amount of like hardware, because usually they have like, you know, the hardware on the collar, buckles here and there, but this is just pretty simple. There's just a zipper and everything's kind of, what do you call this, welted in or something like that? So it's a little bit hidden. There's pockets everywhere. It's a more fitted leather jacket, so I feel like it's almost like a cardigan in a sense. I really like it, and I've been reaching for it a ton, which I didn't think that I would. Yeah, really stoked on this. So now I know that if I ever look for a leather jacket, which I don't think that I would need another leather jacket, but if I ever look for a leather jacket, I know now that I need hardware that's not very prominent. That said, I've been wearing a lot of t-shirts lately, just like cotton t-shirts, and my favorite one, well, the one that I'm wearing right now is my friend Cynthia. Her ex-boyfriend used to screen print, and he gave her a bunch of blanks, and then she ended up giving me a lot of her duplicates, and I don't know which one this one's from because there's no tag on it, but I'm almost 100% sure that it's from American Apparel. But it's like a nice army green color, and I've been wearing that a ton. But also, I've been wearing a lot of just muted tones, like nudes, caramels. Yeah, and I got this one from Calder Blake. It's called Foundation. The color's called Foundation. The size is medium. It runs a little bit small. And the sleeves are perfectly cuffed, so it's like a super feminine cut. Oddly enough, even though I have a lot of t-shirts, and t-shirts aren't really that noticeable or anything like that, oddly enough, I always get a ton of compliments whenever I wear this color, because the color is just so riveting. I've been reaching for this every time I wash it, so yeah, I really like this, and I hope it's still available. I know that she comes out with this color in like different t-shirts in different shapes from time to time, so yeah, I'll try to find a link to that and put it in the description box down below. This is kind of odd and out of place, but when it comes to home goods, I've been really into linen everything. So linen washcloths, hair towels, floor towels, dish towels, bath towels even. I've been using Turkish towels for a while just because I don't really like the plushy, thick towels. They just take forever to dry and they don't ever feel that clean, and after you wash them after the first time, because I don't use fabric softener, it just doesn't feel as soft as it used to be. So I don't really like using them, but I do love using Turkish towels and linen towels, and I just found out about this brand called Good Linens. This is a hair towel, and it's great because even though it looks so small and like lightweight, it really absorbs all the moisture out of my hair, which is so great because my hair takes forever to dry. So this really cuts the drying time, and because it's like a linen towel and I'm keeping it in one place to dry, it doesn't cause frizzing, like a crazy amount of frizzing. So Good Linens, I have so many towels from them, but my favorite would have to be the hair towel and the bath towel. They have a double ply bath towel that's great because as soon as you dry off your body, you hang it up, within 45 minutes the towel's dry. And it's great for traveling because it takes up no space at all. So if you go somewhere, like if you're staying at a friend's house, I always feel bad about like using up their towels. So sometimes I try to bring my own, and I really like that Turkish towels and linen towels, just they're so small, they take up no space at all. It's like about the size of a t-shirt. So you can pack your own towel, it dries super quickly, so you don't have to worry about sticking a wet towel into your luggage afterwards too. So yeah, riveting, huh? One thing that I never thought that I would enjoy, and even when I saw the ads for it and everything, I was just like, it just doesn't make any sense. And it almost like infuriated me because it just doesn't make any sense to me. But AirPods, I freaking love them. So they look like little floss containers, and I just never thought I'd like them. And when I started running a lot, and whenever I have Wednesday and Eddie together, like they're always pulling in different directions and my headphones always get caught, and changing music, I don't know, it's such a first world problem really. But as soon as I got these, everything's changed, and I feel like it's such a huge life upgrade. It's like 150 bucks, which is kind of steep for headphones, but it's such a huge life improvement. The great thing is that there's no lag time too, so I can use this for editing videos on my computer. Usually whenever I'm watching something on YouTube even, there's like a little bit of a lag time if I'm using wireless headphones, but this has no lag time at all, and I really like them. I really enjoy them, and the sound quality is amazing. I love talking on the phone with them. I like walking around the neighborhood with them on. They're just great, and I'm even more excited about this than like the new iPhone launch or the new anything launch. This is probably the most exciting Apple accessory or Apple product in years for me. So yeah, if you can get a hold of these, they've been sold out for a while. I've been on like a wait list for a while, and I finally got them. But yeah, I really like them, and I wish I could buy all my friends one of these. Yeah, I freaking love them. I know a lot of people were concerned about them falling out of their ears. I haven't had that problem. I feel like I have pretty average ears, and with the normal headphones, they always fall out of my ears. That's why I was kind of reluctant about this, but they haven't fallen out yet, and I know that the music does stop as soon as it does fall out, so you will pay attention. And I run with these on too, and they haven't fallen out, so I'm really fortunate. I think my biggest nightmare would be running across like a gutter and then like tripping and then having the earphone fall into the gutter. That would suck, but that hasn't happened yet, knock on wood. So yeah, I really like these. For now, I really like these. My last favorite, I bought two of these actually. This is from Virgil Normal. It's just a water bottle from this brand called Nalgene. And I've had so many water bottles. I've had like the Hydro Flask, I've had Swell bottles. This is just a plastic Nalgene bottle. A lot of people use it for camping. But I really like this because it's from my favorite store in LA, Virgil Normal. I think it's the funniest store ever. They have a glow-in-the-dark version too. And I bought the glow-in-the-dark and this version, but then my friend Joe was with me. He was like, man, I'm kind of bummed that we already left and I didn't buy that water bottle. I think I have to go back for it. And I ended up just giving it to him because I really just need one water bottle. I fill it up every night before I go to bed, and I keep it by my bedside. I drink from it throughout the night, and I love that it's super lightweight. And I don't like cold water either, like ice cold water or anything, because it just hurts going down. So I really like this because it's not insulated, so I can drink warm water from it or room temp water from it. And even if I fill it up with cold water, it can go to room temp pretty quickly, which is kind of like the opposite of what you normally would want in a water bottle. Most people want insulated water bottles that will keep their water cold for 48 hours. I have the Hydro Flask and it's great, but it keeps the water too cold for too long. So I know that's not a problem that you would normally have. But yeah, that's why I really like the Nalgene, and I really like the Virgil Normal one because it's hilarious. So yeah, those are my favorites for the month of April. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and everything will be linked in the description box. And if you're interested in winning the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, follow the instructions in the description box as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!